Y'all, I cracked the code how to remove anything off your credit in like 3 days.
So you use this law code right here. You're gonna look on this law code. Look this law code up right now. And when you look at it,
He gave y'all a hint. 15 USC 1681. I'm gonna show you how to format your letters to get this shit off. I'll do you one better. Use this format to structure your letter. I know y'all see that 15 USC 1681. I know you see you must complete this re-investigation within 30 days. Just like my guy said. And one of my folks was like, I'm about to pay $2,000 for credit repair. I told him, don't pay it. Buy my purse for $199. Literally text back in 3 days showing me these scores. Show y'all since you think this shit is a game. 186 points in 3 days. Screenshot this shit. I told him, I said, I'm so glad you ain't pay 200 because he literally just cracked the code for free. If you try that with an FTC report and that shit don't work, I will give you a free call. We will hop on the fucking call. I don't care. If you ain't got the money, you better be savvy enough to read.
All right. Lot to unpack here. So, guys, please. 1681 is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That's it. That's all it is. It's a law. There's nothing specific about saying use this law code 15 USC 1681. That says nothing. That's just referring to the FCRA. What in the FCRA are you referring to? Right? Are we talking about identity theft? If it's an actual identity theft, are we talking about a reinvestigation? You need to be specific as to what you're talking about. Using these quick online hacks, okay, you got it deleted. Boo-hoo. But guess what? It's going to come back. And what happens when the account comes back as verified? What happens when it comes back as validated? So, I want you to be very careful who you're taking information from online. It's very important, especially if someone's telling you to do fraud, doing FTC. That FTC is you saying that you're a victim of identity theft. If you are not a victim of identity theft, you should not be using this. You're making it bad for the people that are a victim of identity theft. There are correct ways using the law. So for example, let's say that we're talking about a late payment. You don't need to go file a fraud affidavit for a late payment. You simply go to 15 USC 1666B and you talk about 1637A and B, and then you talk about the negative information notice that must be furnished before any late payment can get furnished to your consumer report. Those are actual laws that speak to actual sections that is in relation to the item that you want deleted. So just be very careful how you're taking information online. And if someone is going to say that you shouldn't buy somebody else's courses, you should buy theirs, also I'll be wary too, because guess what? You're going to get exactly what you pay for. So just be careful of how you take information online. Hey, if the method works for you, by all means, I ain't here to shoot down your parade. Go ahead, be great, get your credit cleaned, go do what you need to do. But I'm saying there's a right way to do stuff, and there are these online hacks that the government and the consumer reporting agencies are cracking down on. It's things like these and people like these that make it very difficult for you to clean your credit when you're doing it correctly. All right? Stick to the right process, and the right process can get you paid. These hacks, these tricks, these are the gimmicks, these sweeps, you can't go to court and get paid for this stuff. Disputing the right way, you can get 50,000, 100,000, 1,000. There's a lot of money to be made from lawsuits when a consumer reporting agency is not complying. But using these little hacks and tricks, they will get you nowhere. You can't even bring this up in court. So what's the point of doing any of these hacks? If the consumer reporting agency decide not to comply, what are you going to say? Oh, I was a victim of sex trafficking. Okay, let's prove it. Just my point, all right? So comment below. Let me know what you think. These are my opinions. Comment your opinions below. Let's talk about it and let's see.